Well, alright, everyone. We are back with the next episode of the Raiders Rambles. I am Joel, chief host of the show, and joining me is none other than my co host, Athira.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Hope we're having a fantastical day.
You know it. Next on the show, we have our interim host who just cannot, Noble.
I can't today. I can't.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry to hear that. So you want off this ride, or
No, I'm just going to say I can't.
I know you and me both. Feelings mutual. And rounding out the panel for this week is Malagos.
Hey Joel, glad to be here.
Good to have you on again.
Yep.
Always
Likewise.
a pleasure. All right. Could you speak up a little bit more? Just trying to see if you're
Oh
loud
yeah.
enough.
Sorry. Is that
Okay.
this
All
okay?
good. All good. All right. Now, should we well, let's just say we're gonna start with the reminder that this is the time of the year again.
Uh,
Oh, yeah, you don't have to remind us. We see it literally everywhere.
You know, from the company logo to flags, it's everywhere, and there's no escaping. And it seems like there's no escaping it from it these days.
Are you referring to all that color that's just been splattered all over the place? Like someone had a bit
Well,
too
we
much
can always say
time.
if there's not enough color, you just add more to it. And as these people have shown, the latest iteration of these things are so.
I
oh
said it before to
no.
you, Jolt, and I'm going to say it again. They're going to run out of ink at some point.
And I'm gonna say it again. With flags like these, they're never gonna. It's never gonna be full. It's just like hell. It will never ever be full.
So, Ireland adds Ukraine? Why? But why, though?
Because
Words.
it's the trending thing right now. It's
Like,
the trending thing to support Ukraine, and like we gotta shove it. We gotta shove it everywhere. We gotta shove it even in the Pride Parade. Even though
Hang on.
Ukrainians are, well, they're not really gay friendly, I would say.
So, what is
Definitely
the
not.
actual legality of homosexuality in the country of Ukraine?
From what I've heard, they're pretty homophobic.
I don't think they can get
Eh,
married.
they can't get married, and I mean they probably do have some rights, but I would say it's probably similar to the way that Russia is. Most of the population and doesn't support them. They bash on them if they see a pride parade. They'll bash on it, and honestly, it's
It's
to a
hilarious.
Ukrainian seeing this would probably be a little bit insulting
No,
to an
but
average
you're
Ukrainian.
gonna love this. Ukraine debuts LGBTQ unicorn troops. A patch that you see right here. It's a friggin', the gay brigade in the armed forces.
I don't think that's true. Like, this can't be real. Because they have you can't, like, even join the military if you're homosexual in Ukraine. Like, they have laws against this. Who are these people?
Probably foreign mercenaries. Foreign
is
mercenaries, because
getting weird.
from what I recall, any foreign mercenaries can join like the army. They're even criminals. Like
I mean, I don't know, man. Ukraine, I don't. That doesn't make sense. I mean, for the longest time, they had like legit like neo Nazis serving in their military. So who knows?
Yeah,
Maybe they
and
got the gay
the thing
brigade
is,
to come in. Who
um,
knows?
they're doing this as like a kind of a rhetorical punch that Oh, but we don't have Nazis in our regime. We're gay friendly too. It's virtue signaling.
This is
Mhm.
weird.
Ish. But
I,
yes,
I can tell you, I can tell you for the fact that like, I have a friend of mine who's half Ukrainian, and he absolutely despises gays. I mean, he's despised gays to such a point that he, if he sees a rainbow flag, he's gonna he's gonna piss out. Like he's seriously gonna get mad. Like so not very gay friendly country, I would say.
I just think it's really funny that they are trying. Why would Ireland, of all places, be putting the Ukrainian colors on a gay? Yeah, like what is this supposed to do?
what?
Why?
Look. Oh well. Before
What?
that though, let's look at the
You
design.
is it Ukrainian sexual? Is that a thing? I identify as a Ukrainian. I'm trans Ukraine. Like, what the fuck is happening here?
I have to ask this question though, but are other countries allowed to deface foreign nation flags?
Oh, that's a good. Oh, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean, like in U.S. Yes, I mean U.S. You
Here
can't
it
even
is. Yeah.
No,
deface.
I'm referring to one country, or at least a population of one country, defacing, modifying, or altering a flag of another nation, whether or not that is something that's kosher.
Oh, like officially by their government, because
Oh,
like
Yeah,
Ireland
like
is
they
doing this.
basically slapped the gay flag over the Ukrainian flag.
Yeah. See, that's not cool.
That's
Did
legit
they
yeah.
what it
even
looks
ask?
like.
As I said, even I would even tell that this is even counterproductive because most of the Ukrainians would probably find this offensive.
I'm not Ukrainian, and I find this offensive. It offends me. It's too many colors.
But if you think that was bad, you have not seen anything yet. If you thought, like you said, it will never be full, you have not seen nothing yet.
So this is the
Well,
future of the ultra pride flag. Everyone, it has. Oh, there's still room for more. I wager.
why is there uh the that's the signature, that's the logo of Hezbollah, the
Yep. Yeah. Well, Palestine. Free Palestine and all that crap. Of course, right? Stand with Palestine. You've seen that before.
and is that the thing from Lord of the Rings?
Elvish script from Lord of the Rings. Yes, it
Yeah.
is. Hey, orc
Why do
rights
they have
or
a
human
terrorist
rights?
logo
All
on
right.
the flag?
What?
Why do they have a terrorist logo on the flag?
I have no I have no idea. Free Palestine, I guess.
No, the red part, that red circular part.
Oh, yeah. Well, of course they support that.
That one,
Obviously.
yeah.
because we're the good guys. It's
They
that
got the
same
whole.
it's that
They got
same
the
argument going
tongues
like
on there. Oh my god. Oh, and what is this? Is that the furry tooth spirit fucking symbol on the left? What the heck?
no, that's supposed to be Native American. Oh no, yeah, that is furry, but like below that it's like Native American.
I would think that's Native
Like,
American, like tooth
Fury,
spirit.
Anthropy, Otherkinism.
Oh yeah, Therians, of course, all that. We got Disney
It's like
sexual on there.
goes to the
Wonderful.
question, like the rainbow flag originally was supposed to represent like diversity and all that, and I get it, but then they started to like add more things to it, like yeah, we got to add like the transgender flag, we got to add the brown and black flag, which like in itself are ugly colors, and I don't even know why they're adding uh like minorities on it, because like what, what the
Anyway,
hell.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. They're just grouping all this different
And then,
woke crap together.
you have the circle thing, which is supposed to be the intersexual or something, people that are like
the
both.
ring, yeah, the ring on that's on the chevron at the yellow part.
Yeah,
Whatever.
those
That's
are
offensive.
intersexual. Those are like people that are born with two genders or something.
Look, the fact of the matter is, I think, like, let's give us a time frame on when we're going to see a flag like this, an ultra pride flag. Maybe not 2072 as the guy would expect, but
No, much earlier.
Well, we've already seen what the Bronx Institute or whatever that place was, what they did recently. They put all those different flags, like you said, the trans, all these other fake crap, like the demisexual and the pan-gender fluid, whatever the crap. So they put all those flags together on one banner and posted that on their Twitter page, and it just looked like it looked like something the Babylon Bee would have posted. Like, it looks so fake. But they're like, oh, it's all diversity and everything. Oh my god, dude, it was nuts. I don't
No,
know if you've seen it before.
the
It
key
was
is
on
we have
Twitter.
to include everyone. The thing is, we have to include everyone.
Yeah,
And
even like all the fake things too.
yeah. So if one group is complaining that they're not represented by that flag, then we got to put like that flag on and them on the flag. And then another group comes in and says, "What about us?" They're gonna put them on their flag, and like it's gonna be on and on and on.
Dude, what the hell is a pangender? What? What?
Pansexual. That's
Well, no.
supposed.
So what are you doing? What? Who? Like, these are just snowflake labels, like, to make themselves feel validated. I don't know what the crap is going on in our
live
bonkers
comment.
world, man.
Yeah, let's wait. We must include the 0.000001%.
Yeah,
Well,
like those two guys in their basement who are like gender confused and are making up crap and like different pronouns and whatever.
the question I have to ask is, for this ultra pride flag, with other groups that are going to come out in the future, which ones are you planning to discriminate against? Because with how the whole LGBTQM community acts, how they responded to the MAPS community is pretty sexist and racist, to be honest.
The moment they include pedos inside will be the moment we start pitchforks and torches.
At some point,
Yeah, right.
the all of this stuff is going to come crumbling down under its own weight of lies and contradictions.
No, I just believe a lot of these people are just going to simply drop dead from the stress that they end up building up inside their bodies.
Well, what I find very promising
Orange,
is the last couple of days when I've been on Twitter, I've seen a lot of memes saying, "Oh, here it goes again," and they're showing all these logos that have changed to rainbows and stuff. And
Yeah,
I saw one meme that's like a tornado of all the logos of like Twitter and YouTube and all that crap changing all their logos. BMW, what have you. And yeah, it seems like a lot of people are just kind of fed up with it. They're like, you're just like pandering at this point. Like, they're starting to see through it, and they're just
and
making
it's not
fun of
just
all these
that.
big
Like,
companies. Pretty
Marley,
funny.
you sent me, one of the famed esports groups have
Ah,
also
yeah.
celebrated Pride Month with that too. So for this very reason, yeah, like, so it's not just that. Like, if you be prepared to celebrate Pride, well, get ratioed, bitch, is all I'm gonna say. Look at this. FaZe Clan, happy Pride Month. Sing love to LGBTQ plus fans, family, and community, and they rainbowed up their logo, as you can see.
Yeah.
And
But didn't he
And,
also go on to say something pretty messed up?
and of course, you have the blue check mark that says the gaming community needs a long way to go. Of course, the gamers are the most sexist, racist, homophobic people that, like, how dare they just want to play games and not shove identity politics there. Like,
That's it. That's the end goal. The end goal is to stop anything that's fun. Infiltrate it and destroy it.
stop gamers.
Anything. Yep. Especially. Yeah.
But
Stop enjoying your hobby.
a
Mhm.
little bit more to this too. Like, if with
There's,
amidst all this weirdness, yeah.
Before Joel, you show this, there's that whole breast cancer thing. So, for example, what a lot of companies would do is they'd change their logos and everything to pink, which that color itself is rather expensive to manufacture. And people were pointing out that instead of investing in making this design stuff, why not actually donate this money to medical research and other things like breast cancer, to benefit, I'm going to have to say, women in general, but unfortunately that's extremely sexist and apparently these days. So
In
whatever.
2022, yeah.
Now in 2022, we're gonna have things like moob cancer.
Boop kids.
So don't discriminate. Shame.
Shame.
Anyway, next of these jokes of the month, get love this, which was found. Burger King Austria made a Pride burger that's either two tops or two bottoms. What in the strange hell?
That doesn't make sense.
Oh my god!
Why?
What the hell? Is this like making fun of like sex positions? Like what the fuck are they trying to do with this? The Pride Whopper too? Oh my god! I get what you're doing.
I
This is so
don't
fucked.
really see this as a sex thing, but more as a
Okay, no, I get it. Like
side
it's
to
like
sit on.
one of the buns is a male, the other's a female, and they're trying to like show you that they could both work together. What the
I
fuck?
think it's more dominant or submissive types.
I
But
think
that
it's a
doesn't even- that
crappy
doesn't even
marketing
make any
scheme.
sense. Doesn't even
That's
make
all
any
it
sense.
is.
Fucking ridiculous. I mean, sorry, but that is fucking gay as shit.
Well, I guess it worked then.
That's like- That's like making a gyro and then like adding rainbow sprinkle on it and making it like a pride gyro or something. Like it just doesn't make sense. Why would you do it? Stop.
They could have just made rainbow colored like buns. Like that would have worked.
I think they did that before, and some people actually complained, like, why?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it looks unnatural.
The Boombox says, "Does this Whopper have the special sauce?"
so,
Okay, this is not getting better anytime at the moment.
And the sesame seeds are sprinkles.
oh god,
Oh my god.
oh god, you don't want to remind me of the fucking pizza, do you?
Well, let's not go there.
Oh,
Because this fried Whopper is commercially available, whereas that is it's apples to oranges. From
Yeah,
commercial standpoint. But the point
where-
stands.
Where I work currently, I don't have access to McDonald's since they decided to shut their doors, and we've only got Hungry Jacks. But this sort of puts me off the idea of going into Hungry Jacks if they're going to try to, pull sexual puns like this.
Well, I'll have a look, see if my local Hungry Jacks is doing this. But
I mean, this is in
Burger King,
Austria.
it's in
those of
Austria,
you-
not Australia.
for those of you non-Australians, Hungry Jack's is actually Burger King.
Yeah.
Right. I was
It's
correct,
a
right?
franchise.
Yeah.
That's right. It's just a franchising dispute that kind of caused this. It went into lawsuit territory, and
See,
Hungry
that
Jack's is
sounds
fun.
like it could be a Southern American steakhouse. Come on down to Hungry Jack's. Get yourself a steak. I don't know.
I mean, you make a good point though. It's in the naming. They did a damn good job naming it. But
Yeah, it sounds like a place I'd like to go to. Sounds good.
The hell does
More
that
exciting than Burger King.
Their commercials got really creepy. Remember when they had like the Burger King dude in the costume with the giant plastic head? Ugh. Oh, what were they thinking?
It reminds me of that commercial with the. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna go there. The McDonald's commercial with the moon.
oh, that was something. Not that I saw it, but anyway, I think I'll leave you with one last thing. Some dystopian anti-civilizational nightmare. Yeah, this was something that was posted into Twitter but got deleted, as far as to my knowledge.
Yeah,
Oh,
this was
God.
creepy.
Oh god. So they're not even hiding anymore.
I saw an
They're
even
just-
worse post than this.
They're like,
Oh, fuck. Sorry,
They're not-
but they left out the M in the LGBTQI. They left out the M.
ah. That's Yeah, that's actually cancel worthy. But I like how they're not even hiding it, but just say groom with pride.
Well, they don't actually mean that. I think this is like
I know that they don't mean that, but like
it's just
it's
so damn funny the way it came out. But I actually saw another thing on Twitter yesterday, which was deleted. It was posted by a drag queen, and they were trying to get kids under 18 to come to some kind of a drag queen event. I think it was
oh god.
yeah. Did you see that? It was
I think I did. Yeah.
yeah. It was like by a drag queen with like blonde hair. It was trying to get all these kids
Oh,
involved.
drag story time. Haha.
Well, no, I was something like that. It was some creepy like pride event. They wanted to like get a bunch of kids involved under 18. Like it was so fucked.
Yeah, I know it's kind of fucked up that like 20 years ago nobody would find this acceptable. Like I know parents would fucking freak the fuck out if so say, hey, there's gonna be this grown ass man in like like dressed like as a woman and with even visible fucking groin, and he's gonna fucking touch your kids. And like 20 years ago, your parents would have their parents would have lynched you if you said that. But
Ma-
now, but what?
yeah, Magios, in Australia, there was a museum where someone came in with, well, let's just say their
Oh,
midsex.
I know that. There's this drag queen that was playing with Legos in like and the museum didn't want to kick out because we were inclusive, inclusive to everyone, like kind of. I mean, we have to have a line somewhere. Like, there's a difference between having this in the closed door in a private space and just, you know,
If one is keep that shit away from kids. How about that? Just period.
yeah, kids are not.
My
Period.
God, like it's not rocket science. Yo, get that crap out. Like of schools. Like no, what are you doing? Ew. No.
This should have
My
just
God.
hold up, look, all this stuff really should be left to college. I'm sorry, but that's where it belongs.
I mean, at
But
that point,
you
I mean, that point, there
understand.
are the adults. They can, but like anything like that involves kids, like no, have kids. Kids need to, like, especially kindergartners. They need to learn things that are important in life, like how to make friends, how to like keep being friends with someone, how to like make smart decisions, and
How
how
to
to
read?
how to read.
Magius, you're forgetting something
Precisely, yeah.
important.
Actually, like meaningful education.
Yeah,
But
actually,
Wasn't it? When
mhm.
was sex education actually brought into schools?
yeah, but like I remember at mine school that has sex education. I barely even listened to it because
Yeah,
in my opinion, actually, like it's either the kids find out themselves or their parents tell them better. Like whenever the schools give like sex ed, it's either really awkward or nobody pays attention to it. I always think that parents should be the ones who initiate that conversation. Both parents, by the way, not
No, I mean,
not
I,
just
I,
not just a single parent.
I mean, my school's sex education was pretty basic. We learned about what a sperm was, what an egg cell was, fertilization. Or what kind of diseases is possible to
I
get.
mean that's
Stuff
more of a
like that, like
that's
basic
more of a
science, really.
oh yeah, that's more of a science class kind of thing.
Yeah, but
But
like
like
that
yeah,
helps.
yeah. I mean, I'm talking more about they talked about condoms and general protection, and stuff. Usually they when I mean sex education is teach about sexual intercourse and the benefits, the dangers of it, and how you should be careful, how you should use protection, if you're doing it, all the kinds of things like that.
Now it's like now things are painted a little bit differently.
Now it's a little different. Now they're actually doing that to 6-year-olds.
They're basically trying to, get them up and defile them, basically.
Yeah.
But
So much.
the
more.
whole reason for bringing in sex education into school is to allow teenagers to understand exactly what their bodies are going through as they mature. That was the whole point about bringing it in from, I think it was maybe the 50s or the 60s when it started to be introduced.
I mean, it was back in the day when, schools were a lot more. I guess I would say that schools back in the 60s, 50s, and 60s were more. They taught you more, more about life skills, rather than just. Rather than how schools are right now, which schools are dreadful right now.
Yeah, that's true. They had home ec. Home ec was a big thing, like how to use the washing machine, how to write taxes.
My
and-
dad said that like in his school they actually taught him how to repair a washing machine.
Yeah, like they would do stuff like that. Same.
And I don't remember at my class that they ever taught us how to repair a washing machine. There used to be saying like, you are not a man until you know how to repair a washing machine.
Well, the thing is, nowadays it gets crazy because we have like smart washing machines. You can like program your fucking iPhone to it. And
Yeah,
like,
because
all that. Like, how do you repair that crap? No, you don't.
No, because let me tell you why. Because products today are made so that they last. They have a shorter lifespan. They're technically the same price as they were before, maybe a little more expensive, and they have a shorter lifespan, which makes you like, instead of like fixing the washing machine, it would be cheaper to just buy a new one.
Yeah, because you
Alright,
can't fix it yourself.
So,
Yeah.
Right. Let's head out because we're I know we're rambling as our namesake suggests. And so,
Right.
and so to get to the second half of the show, well, speak of the time, I do forget that this time of the year isn't all too bad. This time of the year, is when all the video game companies start blowing out, pumping out all the trailers, the big news, all that good stuff. And with E3 gone, into the dustbin of history, where does that leave us? Gotta go find our own news. And we can at least kind of see direct. So, with that, let's start with some interesting news to begin with. Behold.
This seems desperate. I mean, I can just smell it from here.
When Joel showed me this for the first time, I told him like what I'm gonna say right now. This looks like an indie dev went to a Unity engine and basically bought like the cheapest asset for his furry werewolf game, whatever. And that's basically what it looks like.
So this is
Aesthetically, yeah.
The Sims 4 players are roasting the new werewolves already. So this is let's see, the internet is already roasting The Sims 4's newly showcased werewolves game pack, which some players have mockingly called the furry pack. Oh
Right, and-
boy.
And all you need to do to justify what's so is to look at the the artistic style of
Because it looks more mainstream
does.
furry than actual werewolf.
Yeah, it looks more like anthro. Like that doesn't look like a
They
beast.
should just call it the furry pack. Just
That's
be
what
open
it's
with
gonna
it.
be
It's a furry-
called.
No, don't call it werewolf pack. Just call it a furry pack.
Oh wait
That
till you see this. Like to those people on
That's like making a vampire
Yeah.
game pack and making Count Chocula be like a model for it. Or something.
Anyway, I'm gonna show you on screen share some of the designs how you can dress up your furry werewolf.
Yeah, right. Your werewolf. What is this? Oh my goodness.
Look at this.
Yo, that's a fursona right there. What is? Come on, different colors and everything.
Yeah, no, sorry, but they're fairy wolves.
Is that just a Doberman? Is that a dog? That's not a wolf. What is
Yeah.
that?
That's a Doberman. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what?
Yeah, that's a Doberman.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm a
I-
Man, VR chat did this much better. Like
oh God.
This is so funny. Like, they knew what they were doing. Come on.
they should just call it furry pack. Call it fucking furry packs. They're killing. And this, by the way, like VR chat furries, like assets are much better than this.
Yeah, I've
No,
seen
but
some really good ones.
seriously though, it would look to be a fun investment if they just had the dogs pack, where you had something like 30 or something species of dogs plus a bunch of mutts thrown
Well,
in.
that's the pets pack, and they, in The Sims they did great because you have all sorts of breeds of dogs that you could
Well,
possibly ever
Pet
get.
Pack was from Sims 2 or something. I
Well, now
remember.
it's The Sims 4. They also have a pets pack in The Sims
Wait,
Yeah,
4.
the pets. Does that mean you can play as them, or you just have like a pet you can just
no,
have
you
in
have
the house?
you have like a pet, and I mean, I don't know if I don't remember if you can control them, but you can technically do
Right.
stuff with pets and now you know what
That's
would be
cool.
actually be better to make
Mark,
Sims
yeah,
5 to, to
I
make
mean, they've kind of. How long have they been milking The Sims 4? Like, I can't remember. 'Cause I never
Maggie, yes,
played
I
The Sims.
agree with you on the whole Sims 5 thing. However, what I was referring to is not actual dogs in the game itself, but a DLC where it's furry dogs.
That's what I
Right.
was asking.
I want
Yeah, if you
and
can
the
play as
memes,
them.
bro. The memes are out. Let's have a look at these ones here. What we, like if you can't create realistic ones, here, how about this one? Expectations versus reality. Realistic one. What we got?
Oh, oh, that is so
Oh
accurate.
goodness. A little terrifying, but okay.
Yeah. Oh, and here's another good one. And I'm gonna.
that's basically what happens when you put a fursuit in a washing machine and you put it in the
How about
put
this?
in the
Yeah,
highest
right?
settings.
I'll just leave this one here. How about this one?
Uh oh. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, we don't talk about that.
Oh no, 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 no.
Joel, you just opened up a Pandora's box we would not like to be opened again.
That furries was now
Holy
completely and
shit!
utterly disowned. You're right.
It really fascinated me how that Cats movie managed to like piss everybody off. I mean, literally everybody.
Yeah, but you know what though? If you wanted to pick off the design, I'll go pop up the design of the Sims 4's werewolves again. If you want to pick it off one by one, let's see what it's missing. It's got
I
5 human toes and it's
Yeah.
missing a tail.
Oh, whoa, shit, that's right. Wait, why is he running on all fours though? He's clearly like built to not run like that.
It's like they've shared the half and half, half attributes of human and wolf.
you know
Oh, you know what he kind of looks like? You ever see the cat villains in Scooby Doo, like the cat creatures? He looks like one of the transformations of that. He looks like Jacques.
it would be actually forget what I said. I just lost in myself.
Okay, but yeah, it's a very interesting design. So wait, like how does it actually work in the game? Like, can you just be a werewolf, or like do you have to get bitten by one? Can you
You can
like
either get
spread the
apparently
lichen
it's been
disease?
said that you can either be born into a werewolf family or you can either get bitten.
Oh my god, what?
So you get bitten, you transform into furry. This
But again, they're kind of sticking. Yeah,
this feels a little fetishy now.
it still feels like
Yep.
it's they're sticking to the whole werewolf thing by that you become one when the
It
moon is out.
it feels like a totally different game at this point. Like,
Yeah, this is what I was actually asking.
yeah, what are they doing?
This is what I actually wanted to say. There are modders in Sims games. I would guarantee you that they would make this exact mod if you give them like like an empty asset. They would make a much better DLC packed in this because
Mhm.
the Sims community honestly has like a very good like modding
No, you're
community.
right. You are right on
They
that
could
count.
have done this a million times better than what EA basically whoever does the
Which is
max.
basically go through like I don't know what did they just go through VR chat like type in VR chat persona and
Yeah, I just they probably say like there's this. th- You see, there's like this like whole board meeting said like, what's the most popular thing right now? I know there's this my grandson has this community he's in on TikTok called furries. Oh, furries. Oh, let's add that. You know, that's the new popular thing right now. Well,
mm,
actually not really, but okay.
something like. But again, on the side note though, I think it's been a staple of The Sims that they've like flirted with supernatural elements too. Like
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
past Sims they've got like werewolves and vampires.
I remember in Sims 1 you could basically
They had magic, yes, in The
yeah,
Sims One.
they had ghosts and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, yo, I liked when Death would stop by. Like
Oh
you
yeah,
just see looming
that's the thing.
around, and you're like,
Yeah,
"Oh shit, Death is here!" Like
and it
that was
Sims
pretty funny.
like in Sims 1 he was a lot more like I but Sims 2 he has a lot more interactivity like you can
Yeah,
I actually liked Sims 2 was probably my favorite Sims. But yeah, in any case just another cash in of EA basically EA trying to cash in on furries.
You're not entirely wrong though. I'm not sure what I haven't yet to receive a consensus from the wider furry community regarding the new LARPing potential, if you could call it that. Literally become a persona, but at night. But
I mean,
more through that lens.
listen, Joel, if they really wanted to like be for some, I mean, they already have that. It's called VR chat. Like,
Yes, like day and night, like all day long. Like just pop in.
yeah,
Yeah, you literally become you, exactly who you are, who you want to
VR
be.
chat has been like the thing that like I think
Hmm.
kind of like put the furry community in the entirely new step because not only now you can be like in the you don't have to deal with like an expensive hot persona. Now you can actually just
Yeah,
be your own persona
yeah.
in a
But
VR
so
in a VR
that
world.
would relegate The Sims to like furry light for normies.
Yeah, except no, I
like a
mean
training program.
I don't know who would buy this. Like honestly, the only people who would buy this are people who want to buy all of the Sims packs and maybe some furries, maybe this tiny community of furries who are into Sims.
I mean, the fact of the
And
matter is, The Sims has a dedicated community base, so
yeah,
they will buy it. They will buy all the expansions because they want all the
yeah,
content they could get.
because there's like 200 different Sims 4
Well,
expansions.
not just that. New items, new plots of land, new decor.
Man, I never actually I have to look. How does Sims 4 even look like when you activate all of the items? Like you have
Well,
you open up the like your build menu, you have like 3 million different things to build.
your imagination will run wild, but you'll get it if you play. I haven't played The Sims in a long, long time.
I the last time I played Sims was Sims 3
Yeah,
even, and that was like I think on my friend's computer or something.
yeah. But even then, though, still, if you want to be furry, you're better off going to Second Life, VR Chat, or heck, anything but this.
Oh, there's meta.
Oh no,
Oh
no, no, no,
no.
no! You did not. You did not just
I
say that.
have to at least put in some sort of joke because I mean, shit, this sucks.
Oh well. Anyway, I still can't get over how you can Doberman werewolf. I still can't get over that.
Yeah, I don't know who's thrown that in there, but that was pretty funny.
Yeah, no, totally a persona. Anyway, next on the big game news scene is Pokemon.
Uh,
Right. Yeah, they've just gotten us a release of the new the new legendaries, and well, I don't know what you think of them. Let's I'll get the video up and running. It's not YouTube, but what did you think? Like when I first saw this, I was like, what the heck? What are they doing with this?
Well, I thought this was very intriguing. The fact that it has jets on it. I mean,
Mm.
hmm,
Latios and
yeah.
Latios have a similar. Well, they're not similar to this, but they are basically aeroplanes. These just
I mean,
look
look at
like.
his face. Doesn't it look
Oh,
like a
that's
protogen?
why. Yeah, that's why they said. That's why someone marked it as a protogen.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. So we have
And
Scarlet
somebody
and
also
Violet.
kind of like
Okay.
it's also like partly Derg. You can kind of see I think you can
Yeah,
bet they're gonna have Derg typing.
probably. Now, this is not the first time Pokemon has done this. In fact, a very early on Pokemon, Blastoise, like he's got metal cannons on him.
Actually, speaking of which, you know that there's like a special community of people who are into anthropomorphic cars and
Planes.
planes.
Yeah, I've seen it.
That's gonna
It's
be their field
interesting.
day for today, my dude.
Oh my
I
god,
actually, I
they're
actually
gonna
know
turn this
one person.
Pokemon into a plane or like a jet or like they're gonna planify it.
Yeah,
Yeah, the violet one. They're gonna
I know.
Planthropomorphic.
There's this weird thing. Like, can you call people that are into those things furries? Because
No.
there's like no, but then again, there's like this chart with like chaotic neutral and chaotic evil and all these kinds of
I know
like
what name you're referring to. I
yeah,
mean,
the
No,
there's
definition of a furry.
of
Yeah.
anthropomorphism, but
I think there's a different name for it actually.
right.
Like there's
But
a specific name for it. I'm not sure what it is though.
at the moment, though, where things stand, though, furry is an umbrella term for yeah, it's a Big Ten umbrella for all things anthropomorphized. But you know what?
Ah,
Speaking of life commander, I just gotta say this though.
But we're
This thing
traditional. We
game,
stick with
I would say
animals.
animal wise though.
But we're traditional. We stick with animals.
Yeah,
yeah,
like if you put a face on a fucking mountain, is that a furry? No, it's not.
Well, some
Like,
people would say yes,
well,
but
some
like
people are stupid
it's
because
no
that's
like
incorrect.
the anthropomorphizing the place. It's an academic debate at the end of the day. Love comment here. Chuck Chacula, look at the faces. Cheese.
Yo, Chuck, you're so right.
Ah, circle.
Oh my god. Yes. Oh, that orange dude is definitely a Circle, only with fancier hair.
Circle and protogen. Now as
Just,
the
Yep.
I don't think you can come up with an an apt metaphor for this.
they didn't.
look,
Did it?
That's awesome.
look. Under all honesty, I sort of lost it with Sword and Shield. That's it. When those games came out and I played them, it's like this. This is not Pokemon.
My experience with Sword and Shield, at least from what I've seen from my friends, but kind of like mixed. Like I don't know. I still kind of prefer those old Pokemon games. I don't know. They felt more how should I say it? They felt less linear and more like they gave you more freedom in terms, and like it wasn't really, it didn't feel dull, like from what I can just gather. And I don't know, that's just basically my, I know some people like Sword and Shield, but there are some criticism that like the current state of Pokemon is going rather dull right now, because they're basically reusing the same mechanics from the previous games over and over and over again. And like you're basically playing the same game but with like different graphics, which is kind of like sports games.
Well, yeah, that's actually a good point. I mean, what is Pokemon if not a sports game at the end of the day, right? I mean, they can't really change the formula that much. And Pokemon's been around for what, like 30 years, probably? Something crazy like that.
Yes, like what's weird about it is that Digimon actually did the same thing with the metal thing, but it was like They did it a way, way much earlier than Pokemon. And I guess Digimon are kind of much different than Pokemon in a sense. Rather than they're not just anthropomorphic animals. They're basically everything. They're basically can be anything there, right?
Right.
From tiny bugs to even like
Oh,
angels.
guys. There's
What?
new Pokemon's in it with the memes because now it's look at the names. Like you look at if you watch a trailer, some of the names are on it too. I will show you. They are going all in with the memes.
Have they already given up and made the Pokemon show already?
One Pokemon is literally named Chonk, and the other one are implying that the other one is small.
Oh,
Wait, these
that
are
could
the
be
new
so
Pokemon?
racist.
Good lord.
They should have named. They should have actually made Big
Oh.
Chungus.
Oh, I'm sorry, but that just seems really
They just
racist
ruined the
to me.
opportunity to make Big Chungus.
If they have a fat bunny one, then maybe.
They only
they
made
call-
a bunny a generation ago, but wait, there's another one called Porm. Maybe that might not have been a completely lost opportunity.
Oh wait, aren't these all supposed to be like Spanish based or something?
Ish, yes.
Uh.
Ish, pour me. This one.
Chunk.
Well, that's just adorable.
That looks like an obese hamster with a little hair on.
Yeah, with those little cheeks.
Oh, he's a little floof.
This is what happens when you feed Stuart Little with.
It looks like a
Stuart
Pikachu
Little's a
wannabe.
rat, like, you know.
No, it looks like a chinchilla. You ever see a chinchilla? Like how floofy they are? Imagine that, but like orange. It's kind of like that.
No, this is legit. Like the Chonk Pokemon is legitimately named Lechonk.
Heckin' Chonker.
Oh my god, it's called Lechonk? What?
I'm not making this up. This is legit.
I thought that was a joke. Oh my goodness. It's just a ball. It's a ball with a nose.
It's a piece of bork.
You
That's
know,
what it is.
Oh my god.
there's an entire subreddit called Chonker or something where they post obese cats. They call them chonkers.
Oh god. Well, Lechonk is definitely a chunker. That is
Heck-
crazy.
Heckin' chonker.
They must have gotten so lazy with their Pokemon names. Like, can you imagine being at that meeting? All right,
Well,
what do you
they
want to call this pig blob thing? With Chonk. Good one, Steve. Let's do that one. Yeah, sure. He sees a chonker. Lechonk, whatever. That's probably how it went.
Bro, they don't. Game Freak doesn't even care because they're swimming in money. Like they can.
Yeah, they don't care at all.
They can throw
it's the
in.
fault- it's you have only to blame the localizers.
Joel, the Pokemon Company actually puts a lot of effort into like naming and
Yeah,
translation. and all
yeah.
that sort of
Actually,
stuff,
and the small Pokemon found it. Smoliv.
Small. Oh, olive and small. Oh, okay.
I
I
wonder
get it.
Oh,
if they've
that is so
pre-evolutioned
cute.
anything.
Oh,
Because they look like because they have an olive. They have an,
Smoliv.
They have an olive.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that black pig just makes me think they're trying to be racist. With a huge ass nose. Sorry, but
You're gonna.
It just looks really angry. Like, or maybe that or upset with life.
maybe if you suggest that on Twitter, it's gonna go wild. Like,
Yeah, start a petition.
yeah.
Oh my
Watch
god!
Twitter-
what
watch
is
Twitter-
happening with
watch
the
Twitter
Pokemon
Wait,
design?
why does Smoliv look like he's traumatized? Like he's seen some shit.
Well, it might
Yeah,
be.
look at his face.
Right?
He's like,
Vera,
bro.
Vera, I can't recall the name of the actual Pokemon itself, but I believe it came out in Sun and Moon, and it's known for literally just being inhaled by other Pokemon.
Oh, whoa,
So
okay.
if that's the pre-evolution of the one I'm thinking, then it's probably just witnessed its parents or its whole family just get basically sucked up like a vacuum.
Oh yeah, that would be Ganjamon. Yeah.
That's a
Ganjamon.
Digimon.
I don't know.
Bro. But yeah, you gotta ask the most important questions of the day. Are you on Team Chonk or on Team Small?
I'm walking away from this shit.
I'd rather not answer.
I mean, I like olives, sure.
Do you eat olives straight from the jar? Like
Oh hell yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, but the more important question for the furries, are you on Team Circle or on Team Protogen?
Yeah, choose your legendary.
Well, this trailer did make the anthropomorphic plane fans be impressed.
Yeah, I know there's a thing for it. I forgot what it's called. I think it encompasses like planes and like vehicles and boats.
Yeah, I know. I know several persons that are actually like into that kind of thing.
Yeah, like I've seen some artwork for it. It's really
It's
fascinating.
it's weird even from a furry standpoint. It's weird.
It's out there, right? Like it's I don't know. It's interesting though. Like, what? I guess cars. Like cars would be like their Zootopia. You know?
I
Yeah.
think the naming conventions here have they're basically appealing so much to the millennial and Gen Z crew. So much it's oh my goodness.
I'd be
The
curious
TikTok crowd.
I'd be curious about the original Japanese names and what they translate to.
I know that's gonna be a different thing of a matter, another whole matter entirely. I don't know how they went from whatever Japanese name to small.
Small. You mean the Japanese word for small?
No. How the localizers went from that, whatever Japanese name, whatever that Pokemon was named in Japanese to small.
Well, the Japanese word for small is chisai.
Mm.
Uh, mm,
And I don't think SMOL is actually a real word.
No,
no, they would no, they would
So-
no,
It's
no,
that
no,
thing. Come on.
no, they would pronounce it as smoru or something.
Smoru.
Because smoru because they don't have L.
No, yeah, Asian accents and L don't really go well together.
Yeah.
That's a general rule. But anyway, one last little game thing on the side is this. One last little thing. Sony reveals TV series for Horizon, God of War, and Gran Turismo franchises. Okay.
Didn't Halo have a bit of a problem?
Yeah, it
yes.
did. Massive
mean-
problem.
Yeah, this is only going to go so well. I mean, let's start with the obvious. Gran Turismo, TV series. No, not going to work.
Nope. Especially Horizon is going to be woke fest. We all know that. I mean, it's definitely going to be a woke fest. God of War is
I think Kratos is going to be we was Vikings and shit.
black. Yeah, it's a completely opposite of what he's. And Gran Turismo. What? How do you make even a TV show out of Gran Turismo?
I mean, if you want I think Forza would have a better chance of being ported into a TV show than
yeah.
Gran Turismo ever will.
Gran Turismo. Let's see. Speed Racer comes to mind. What's that franchise where it's like The Rock basically just driving fast and committing crimes?
I mean, you have the initial D, but that's like
Fast and Furious.
Yeah, Fast and Furious. Yeah,
That's the one. Yes.
but that would require. I mean, well, first off, racing TV shows aren't even that exciting anymore. I mean, the Fast and Furious franchise has been like on a down. Like it's been pretty much like nobody cares anymore. Like it's just people
Yeah.
driving expensive cars and doing stunts, and like that's
They've taken the
basically
whole
it.
thing to a whole another direction.
The only honestly the TV show genre involving like racing cars is not really that exciting. Like
Right.
in
And I think
case the only TV show I was actually into it was Initial D.
right. I would think like they've tried the whole, adding racing to story to a certain degree too. Need for Speed certainly has done this. Grid Legends, adding story to the racing game.
Oh my god! Do you remember that Need for Speed game that's called? I think it's called The Run or something.
Oh yeah. That was oh god, yes, I do.
That was actually the last. I think that was actually the last game that Black Box made before they got shut down.
Yeah, but
What a
ultimately, I just,
what a game! What a game to end.
on a fire that just wouldn't work. Like not even Michael Bay style trailers could save it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just don't see how Gran Turismo is going to work on this. But the trend is that they want to turn video game franchises into TV series. That's the trend. I mean,
My goodness.
we're getting
Well-
Halo, and that was a cluster.
Well, the thing is that they tried that in the night. I mean, they didn't put them in TV show. They made them more into movies, and everyone knows that didn't really work. I mean, you have Super Mario Brothers movie, which was not the newer one.
With
that
the
was
dinosaurs? Yeah, what the
yeah,
heck was
with
that?
dinosaurs and all that.
Oh my
Then
goodness.
you had those cringy Super Mario Brothers and Legend of Zelda cartoons that like no excuse me, like that.
I gotta say
and
though, Sonic the series, that was pretty fucking
the
dope.
the first Sonic was actually like it was cringe. I mean, it was basically like the one with that's no good, the chili dogs Sonic thing.
Even like
Then
any of the TV shows, there's been a few of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the second, yeah. Then the second one is the one where everyone liked, and they canceled, by the way.
And now we're stuck with I don't know what the heck is happening with Sonic Boom, but yeah. So now it's like Sony's turn to have their beloved video game franchises turn into
I mean,
TV series. Yeah.
Uncharted had a movie, and it was pretty boring, from what I hear.
You know what else does Sony own that could be turned into a friggin' TV series? Ratchet and Clank,
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank.
Sly Cooper, Jack
Yeah.
and Daxter.
Super Meat Boy.
Wait, no, that's not owned by Sony.
Well, they did
Uh,
make another Super Meat Boy game, but look, at the end of the day, I think this whole turning things into TV series needs to stop because look, just because the streaming giants are raking it in these days,
Look, I'll be honest. Anyone seen Mystery Skulls yet?
No.
I don't think so.
Basically, it's a bunch of music videos that tell a story similar to Scooby Doo. They're short, like a couple of minutes each, and each one takes a couple of years to come out for the animation, making the music, and all that. I much prefer that level of quality for like 5 or 6 minutes of entertainment than having an entire show you have to binge watch just basically completely shit. I've been enjoying Stranger Things, and I'll be honest, I much prefer that over like 10 seasons of Stargate. I mean, Stargate's good and all, but I don't want to see modern shows just taking the literal piss out of everything.
The
It's
problem
like
is,
the Orville. I like watching the Orville, and we finally got season 1, episode 3 come out, which is great. but I don't want to see like another Halo sort of attempt where the show's literally just not interesting.
I think the main problem is that like when you play a video game, you have all the options. Like you can interact with any way you want. You have some of the games have like multiple paths, or like you you know in that game you could do things that you normally wouldn't be able to do in real life, and that usually reflects really poorly like when they transfer in movies. Prime example, Mortal Kombat movie, which not the newest one. I'm talking about one in the '90s when they made it. Mortal Kombat, one of the most violent games ever. They made a movie that was PG-13. I mean, Mortal Kombat game. Like, are we even like are they even on the same page? Like, hello.
I think brutal violence was toned down to being acceptable for
Right.
children.
So
I would
Yeah,
say that there is one movie I can think of from an older video game from like the late '90s that turned into a movie that was successful and actually good. Lara Croft, Tomb Raider,
that's
with
the one.
Angelina
Yeah.
Jolie. I mean, now the game itself is all about like she's an archaeologist, but she's like an action hero, trying to save the day and all that shit. And she's got guns and she's cool. The movie translated that very well, and it didn't take itself too seriously. It wasn't like some deep story about the lore of the game. It's just like, nah, this is Lara Croft. She's a badass, and it's a fun action experience, right? So I think
Yeah. That's
games
it.
like that could translate pretty well if there's not like too much behind it,
Right.
if you know what I mean,
And
right?
and so like I do have a lot of concerns too. Like the writing, the quality of the writing, which
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
lens that could be better. Like we don't have to say much more about Halo than we need to. But that brings us to
Mhm.
another good point because Nintendo's been getting in on this because remember they're making a Mario TV show. They got Microsoft has Halo. What's Sony gonna have to bring to the table if they want to compete in on this streaming TV series market?
I can't see them doing a TV show, but come on, about Mario. No, like what? Like a live action? Is that what they mean?
Oh, they have an animated movie cast, but it is a TV series at the end of the day.
Oh
Doesn't
my
have to be
goodness.
live action, but
Okay.
a TV series. Now,
I mean, I guess, but like, isn't
hmm,
never mind. That's such a cash grab at this
and now
point.
you know what though? Sony's putting their foot forward with Horizon and God of War. Jeez, yeah, and God of War is it's just gonna turn it. If I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be turned into like a Hollywood flick fest. And Horizon, yeah, don't get me
Hmm.
started. But I shall leave it at that though, because honestly, I don't think Sony's playing the best cards when it comes to TV series. If again, I would much prefer a Ratchet and Clank TV series rather than those two.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
You know what would be really nice?
Hmm.
A friend's version of furries.
Friends version. Wait, like, what do you mean? Live action with like
No, no, no,
fursuiters?
No,
no, no. Like
no,
with the writing and all that of Friends, like
an
the same
animated
plotline and structure of Friends.
an animated
Huh.
show, just like Jolt explained, of the French franchise, but with furries.
That
Yeah,
would be so good. And there has to be a laugh track. Of course, a laugh track is
Oh
necessary.
hell yes!
Yes, all of that 90s glory.
Whatever asshole decided to leave the laugh track out of Red Dwarf when they redid the series needs a fucking lesson slammed down his throat. I mean, holy shit!
Yeah, you can't get rid of that shit. Come on now.
oh heck no. All right.
That'd be I'd totally
That was,
watch that, dude.
yeah. I mean, Friends is great for its time. Watch a bit of it. Anyway, look at that. That's here we are at the end of the show. That's what we've got for for the week. What do you guys think?
Well, I got my title, so we'll just leave it at that.
Mhm. I can't say any more than that, and I can't have the urge to say any more than that. All right, Maligos.
Mm, I'll let Tavira go go first because I need to think a little bit more.
Just a quick, short, closing statement, and I guess is all we really need.
Mm,
Doesn't have to be too long.
man, you're pressuring me. Um, I guess I mean we're experiencing this every. It's kind of starting to be more like Groundhog Day now. Every month, every June is the Pride Month. Every few or so years, companies are gonna try to make a new sort of franchise, unsuccessfully try to make a movie or a TV show out of it. And every few or so years, Nintendo releases a new Pokemon game that practically looks almost the same as the previous one, but they added maybe like one new content or something. So yeah, I just hope that eventually something that will happen that will break these events.
Something needs to upend the cycle that we're just living into.
Yeah.
All right, Evira.
Wow. All right. Well, what a pretty bonkers week, guys. For one thing, I will definitely say that I am on Team Protogen with the jetpacks. Absolutely, I think that's a very cool thing. And given that it's Rainbow Month, I have a challenge that I want to propose to people. You can either DM me. Well, I'll tell you a little bit later what the rules are going to be. But basically, what I want you to do is go through either Twitter, Facebook, whatever social media platforms you use, and make a list of all the companies you see that change their logo to a rainbow logo, and see how many you can list. And by the end of the month, someone's going to win a special prize, like whoever has the most. And like, you don't have to show proof. Like, just be honest about it. Be like, yo, I saw this company. Like, and just like mark it down. I've already started my list, and I have 4 so far. So I'm just kind of curious, like, what you guys can come up with.
Just
Like what
remember,
have you seen out there?
you have the until the end of June, because
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
end of
right,
June,
at the last day of
everybody
June.
heads off that. Oh,
Yep.
finally, I
So
can get rid of this
July
thing.
1st, I'll put out the list if you send it to me, or post them somewhere. So yeah, just an idea to celebrate Pride, right?
All in the name of pride.
Of course,
But
yeah,
of
obviously.
course, of course.
Well,
So
have an awesome night.
yeah, here we are. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the show as much as we did making it. And as always, our episodes are available on Podbean, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, BitChute, and more later down the line. Wow. This is us signing off for the week. Farewell, and till next time.
Bye.
Fart.